julle, ek is poot uit en ek het nie saam met julle geoefen nie. Baie goeie werk daar, Ewan. Jy het bygehou met Herman Schneider hier op Expresso vanoggend. En volgende gesels ek met 'n man wat laas tennis gespeel het in laerskool en hy's vandag hier om vir ons meer te vertel wat hierdie naweek in die sportwêreld gebeur. Môre, Garrin Lambley van Sport24. Big weekend. I don't even know where to start. Lots of exciting things happening. Let's start at Super Rugby.
Okay, sure. Semi-final weekend in the Super Rugby. Both matches taking place tomorrow. The Reds host the Blues in Brisbane. That match kicks off at 11:40. Then from a South African point of view, the Stormers fly the SA flag. They play the Crusaders at 5:05 tomorrow at Newlands. The Stormers, they're coming off a weekend off. They had a bye last week for finishing the top two in the log. They welcomed the Crusaders, who've had to fly all the way to Newlands after playing last week. But they do arrive with a far stronger team that played the Stormers back in May, and they won 2014 that day. They've got Richie McCaw back, they've got Dan Carter back, plus a whole lot of other All Blacks. The Stormers, they've roped in Schalk Brits during the week as cover at loose forward. A bit controversial, that decision. They've also called Conrad Janshis back at fullback to strengthen their defence, hopefully. Peter Grant didn't play back in May. He's back in the team, so hopefully the Stormers are stronger as well. As you know, it's been pretty darn cold in Cape Town this week. A lot of rain. Both teams have had to practice in the rain. That might have an effect. Obviously, the New Zealand team's used to those sort of conditions. South Africa's Craig Jabber, he's going to ref the game. I'll ask the question again, should there be neutral referees for such important matches? Who knows? Time will tell there. Obviously, you've got to factor in the Cape Crusaders, that section of the crowd
yes.
that support the Crusaders and tend to boo the Stormers. Less said about them, perhaps the better. You know, the bookies are finding this match tough to call. You know, the head says the Crusaders, 7-time champions, they know how to win these big matches. They should win. The heart, obviously, going for the Stormers. I promised everyone I'd make no prediction on this match, so I'm going to keep quiet and just say, let rugby be the winner, if you like.
And then it's the start of the Tour de France as well.
Yes, you know, for me, 3 of the best sporting weeks of the year. I was fortunate enough in 2008 to actually go to the Tour de France. Unbelievable experience. I'd really recommend it for any cycling enthusiast to go over to France, see what goes on. It's unbelievable. Spain's Alberto Contador, he won last year.
Yes.
He then failed a dope test. Unbelievably, it still hasn't been resolved. So he's riding this year, but under protest, if you like. He still might have his title stripped, which seems crazy, but that's how it's panned out. So he's favourite for the yellow jersey. Andy Schleck, perennial second place runner-up, if you like.
He did very well last year.
He did well. Lost by, was it 39 seconds in the end. I expect him to do well, but not well enough to beat old Contador. For the green jersey, the sprinters jersey, Mark Cavendish, he's taking on Alessandro Pataki. Cavendish perhaps, you know, too strong this year again.
And Robbie Hunter?
Robbie Hunter, not unfortunately. The Radio Shack team is so strong, they didn't include him in the lineup, so there are no South Africans in racing this year, unfortunately.
And then going over to Wimbledon as well, a big weekend.
Wimbledon, the finals weekend in Wimbledon this weekend. Sorry, the ladies' final already been determined. Maria Sharapova, she takes on Petra Kvitova. Battle of the screamers, if you like. I'm sticking with my pre-tournament pick of Sharapova to win. The men's, they play the semi-finals today. Joe Wilfried Tsonga, during the week, he dashed Roger Federer's hopes for a record-tying 7th win by beating him. He takes on Novak Djokovic, looking for his first Wimbledon title. In the other semi-final, local favourite Andy Murray, he takes on Rafa Nadal, who's the defending champion. I expect Djokovic to get through to the final. I've got a funny feeling Murray's actually going to beat Nadal. The final, I pray and hope that Djokovic is too strong for Murray, but it'll be fantastic to see what happens.
And quickly, any quick picks for the Durban July?
Durban July, I'm putting what's left of last month's salary on a horse called the Apache. There's a massive favourite in Igugu. I think she's a 3-year-old racing against a bunch of 4-year-olds. I don't think she'll be good enough. Past master, the JMB Met reigning champion. I expect a good run from him as well. Should be a great day out.
It's definitely going to be a great day. Thank you so much for joining us here on Expresso. I'll be heading down to Durban for the Durban July tomorrow. I cannot wait. Got a very, very crazy dress. But now, I've taken up mountain biking about a year ago. I'm still a bit of a beginner, very, very nervous on the mountain bike. And we're going to find out more about the sport of mountain biking and about nutrition when it comes to professional mountain biking.